Okay, super. So today's meeting is about Miro, how to work with it and how to use it during the lessons. So then, let's take a look at the rules and guidelines first and then to the plan. Please remember that collaborative brainstorming and active participation is not just required, but it will be appreciated. The duration of the meeting is 60 minutes. Probably we will cover everything even quicker than 60 minutes. We will see. So just in case, you can find the link to the follow-up below the video description on YouTube. So we will publish shortly the video on YouTube already. As you know, we have some issues with the website, with our meetings and the plan for the current months and with the recordings of the previous meetings. So for now, you can always check the playlists. If you need the link to the playlist that we have recorded previously, please contact Teachers Care on the platform. They will redirect the question to our department and we will send you all the links. Okay. So then, what are we going to discuss today? So the plan is quite short, as you can see, and simple. So we're going to speak about some extra resources and websites that you can use during your lessons. We're going to speak about Miro, its basic and pro tools that we can use. And of course, we're going to practice. So I've prepared for you the board that you're going to use today. So don't worry if you are using your laptop or tablet or mobile phone, it's okay. You can access it from any device, so no problem here. And just in case, I will share with you the link to the feedback form in the beginning and then in the end of the meeting, because probably I can forget about it. Just in case, I'm sharing it with you already. Okay, then, so let's start with the first question. And the first question is, can our platform cover all students' needs? I know that's a tricky question, but still, yes or no? Not always. Okay.
No, it can't. It definitely can't.
Okay, no, it can't. Yes, so not really. And as you know, it all, sorry, Leon, a bit later. So mostly, I cannot say that mostly yes or no, because it depends. So firstly, it depends on the students' needs and which topics you're going to discuss. If your students need general English or let's say some specific course on some specific topic. So the answer to this question will probably be no, because if we mean by all students' needs, every question that your student will ask you, or some extra practice with grammar, for example, on specific topic, not always you can find this on the platform. So yes, except the platform, what are the websites that you use? I can give you the first example, like Miro, the topic for today's meeting. What other resources and websites do you use in your practice or you have heard about? You can type in chat or yes, I see already the first one, Duolingo, YouTube, Wordwall, okay. Okay, live worksheets, yes, we are going to speak about them today. Okay. Scale, okay. Jana, what is Scale? Can you say?
Just a second. It's basically a resource where you can find any word or a phrase in the context.
Okay, that's very useful.
And you can also find its definitions, and you can, and it sort of comes through the internet. And what is good about it, it basically gives you the examples from the latest press. So it comes through the like Guardian, New York Times, and other newspapers and magazines and online resources. Okay. And it gives you the words and the phrases in the context. So you won't have to, you know, invent it from your mind.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Sorry, yeah. Which one was that? The last one we talked about? Could you please repeat?
Scale. Okay. S-C-E-L-L. But
okay,
if you enter it from Russia, I can share the link. And if you enter it from Russia, you'd better use VPN service. We all know the reasons why.
Yeah. So some of the websites, yeah, they might require English, yes. So some of the links that I will share with you today as well, they require VPN connection. So please be aware that sometimes, yes, you need it. Okay, then. So many different like things that you use. And oh, sorry, I forgot to add here BBC even. Okay, English, TEDx. I think I've added everything. Okay, probably Cambridge Dictionary. Okay. Okay, this one as well. Oh, thank you so much for so many different resources that you have shared here. I prepared here some links for you too as well. But before we start, let's think generally. What can we search for to make the teaching process easier? Yes, somebody who wants to answer?
That's okay to me. If that's okay for me to, leave a little comment. Perhaps mostly visuals, as they serve as this kind of stirring little thing that would start the conversation.
Yes, indeed. Okay, some visuals. Yeah, good option. Thank you. Thank you, Anastasia. Yes, Rodion, you have some ideas?
Yes, I just wanted to say that it depends on every individual case, on every individual student, because, for example, one student needs more attention to speaking, the other student needs more attention to writing or listening. So we can discuss with them which platform is comfortable for them to use, which is the level that they can work with, right?
Yeah, but you're missing a bit the question. So the question is like, what do we search for to make the teaching process easier? So one of the options that Anastasia offered here was some visuals. Yes, indeed. I also see some ideas like free worksheets. And I'm sorry, Oleg, you wrote that you don't hear me. Is the sound okay? Yeah, everyone can hear me. Yeah, okay, good. So probably, Oleg, please check your settings. Probably you have some problems with connection there with Zoom. So the ideas which I wanted to share with you here is like vocabulary lists, lesson plans, ready to go exercises, charts, tables and graphs, questions for the discussion, for different questions for the discussion as well. So you already can search for ready to go materials on any skill that you want to practice, that you want to improve. It can be anything for reading, for writing, for listening, for speaking, for anything. You can search for extra resources which you can use and adapt it to your student. Of course, Rodion, as you said, everything depends on the level. Everything depends on the skill that you need to work with, but generally, these are the things that save our time as teachers. But here's where we have some pros and cons. So let's speak about ready lesson plans. What do you think about pros and cons about ready lesson plans that we can use?
It's generic. I'm sorry for unmuting myself without raising the hand, but it's generic. It's not tailored to the students' needs. And of course, different people, different students have absolutely different interests. So it's also, we have to factor this in. Yeah, the interests, the needs. Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the cons is that we have to adapt usually this ready to go lesson plan to the student, to the level, either make it easier or more difficult. If we speak about the level, yeah. If we speak about the needs, probably you might take a part of this lesson plan, a part of another plan, and just mix it together. So, and these are the only the negative, let's say, sides. What are the positive sides of using ready lesson plans?
Saves time. Really, that is crucial because time nowadays is very important.
Yeah. And especially ready to go exercises after listening or pre-listening tasks with vocabulary, with grammar. They really save us a lot of time. So we don't need to create this task just by ourselves, right? So in this case, one of, by the way, other cons that we can just name here is that that some of these ready-to-go lesson plans or worksheets, they are free, but some of them you have to pay for, like it requires subscription or something else. Unfortunately, the best ones, let's say, they're usually not free. Yeah, so you have to pay for them. But even though if you have the subscription, it will save you a lot of time. I'm not saying that you have to do it, but generally, yes, I have subscription to a few platforms like this. like ESL collectives. Probably you also heard about this one. And it saved me a lot of time working with my students who don't study on the platform, so which my private students, and it really saved a lot of time. So that helped me to organize the lessons concerning, let's say, speaking about grammar tasks or working with implementing like grammar in speaking and etc. etc. Okay, then let's take a look at some examples which I have prepared for you here. Of course, on SkyTeach, you can find a lot of lesson plans. So I can share with you this link already. So what you can find here is that more than 55 pages of different lesson plans or exercises prepared for different levels and different topics. So definitely check this link. It will be really useful. Then take a look at TED. As you probably also, I saw a few messages in the chat about TED, that they have some short videos like this where you can watch, do some quiz and dig deeper, so discuss it. So just take a look at this short video that I have found. So probably it will be suitable for dentists or some people like that, or just general English if you want to discuss something like that. So if you switch here to the think button, you will have here like the quiz about this video. So it can be the post-listening, and prediction can be in the pre-listening task here. So if we dig deeper, you can see some additional resources for you to explore. So probably it will be suitable for level higher up level students. And if we speak about discussion here, you can find the question about, but it's more specialized, I guess, to the medical students. Yeah, so you can come up with your own ideas and questions to discuss. So some other options that we have here is like Edpuzzle. I didn't see that idea in the chat, but probably again you have heard about it. We even again have an article on SkyTeach about Edpuzzle, how to work with it. So I will share with you the link as well here. So please check it, use it. So it's more suitable for flipped classroom approach. Here you will find some even steps and instructions how to work with Edpuzzle. One more thing here, which I really find useful, the British Council, which you can find really appropriate for different language levels, different topics. They have even like PDFs that you can download. They have different tasks, transcripts, audio preparation, like instructions, like teacher's notes here. So in case you're just like the teacher who has just started teaching, it will be really useful for you as well to use these resources. Here you can find a lot of other different resources such as Busy Teacher, live worksheets, free video lessons. Penzu, by the way, is a really cool, cool tool which you can use if you want your students to practice some writing. So this is like a journal, online journal. So I find it's extremely useful for students who are getting ready for some kind of exams like EGE or IELTS or anything like that. So your student can create here, okay, I will send you, probably you will get the link to my journal. Just a second. Yeah, I will send you the link, the general one. So here you can share your journal with the teacher. For example, your student can share this journal with you, so you can check it. It will be a really good practice to write some essays or whatever your student want to write. And here you can see there is a title, so you can see how well your essays, like how they improve during the time. So Penzu is really nice tool to practice writing. Here we have a few also English tests, which can be really useful for you if you struggle to identify the student's level. So on the first link here, we have the test level for A2, for A1. There are like usually not more than 25 questions. You then can check the results. You can see the test results. So you can adjust it and send to your student or do it during the lesson, like it depends. On this website, we have a lot of different tests that you can use with your students as well during like your homeworks, or if it is the first lesson and you want to check them, let's say how well your student knows some topic, and you can resend this test again, let's say after 1 month or half a year to check how the result has improved. So a lot more other resources you will getting the follow-up. So for now, let's move then to the next question here, the grammar. So the grammar actually is one of the most, I would say, common questions that we get from the teachers, that there are not enough exercises in the platform. We understand that, we inform the content department regularly about this issue, so they are working on this problem. But again, you probably understand that this is not the problem that can be solved like so quickly. So they have to create some material that will be not copied from somewhere. They need to create this, so it will be authentic. So that's why it requires some time. Here are a few also links which we usually share with you when you ask us for some extra pages, for some extra grammar practice, sorry. Two, these websites are really popular. You can search information for some extra practice already on these two websites. And as well as, I also like this one, the Grammar Way. It's in Russian, but still there, like, you have a good differentiation with the topics, which you can really find interesting to to read the rules. And then you have some exercises as well there. Okay, then, so now the most interesting part, speaking not only about these resources, but how to organize all this stuff so you will not lose it. Like if you just send the link, the student probably may lose it, or how you can collect everything in one place. For example, I previously have used Google Docs for this, so I organize everything in a Google Doc, like saving the links there, but saving videos is not comfortable. For example, doing tasks, or do you need like an Excel file or something like that, like charts? So it's not so convenient to use Google Docs. So for me, Miro is the perfect solution. So my goal is to share with you how you can save your time, how you can make it teaching easier, better, more convenient, bring some gamification to your lessons. So please pay attention that you can use Miro for free and you can pay for it. So if you use Miro for free, you have only 3 boards. How you can solve this problem if you don't want to pay for Miro, you can ask your student to create the board on his profile or her profile and share with you the link so you can edit it. And then you will just have different links from different students. You can save them and work with their boards, not with your private board there. So this is the option how you can solve this question. Speaking about payment, there are different payment methods and the pricing, just to show you so that you know it's not overpriced. So you can have like the free plan, but then you are limited with 3 boards, as I told you. With $8, you get unlimited boards. Business, if you need, of course, it's $16 per month. But generally, like, teachers choose this one, starter, with $8 per month. It's just that you know the pricing here. Okay, then. So now let's speak about Miro. You're going to have a great practice here, and we start with some warm-up. So I'm going to share with you now the link. Please open it. Feel free to open it. And here we are going to work a bit with you. You will see such a round with different emojis here. So I want you to drag or to copy these emojis here to this field to show how is your day-to-day life. So, okay, I see more and more participants are joining. Please feel free, come here. Yeah, so for example, that's how I feel today. I copy this emoji here. You can change the size of it if you want. Okay, come here. Okay, you can, everyone come here. Okay, we have 23 participants here. Okay, so can you see this field? Can you edit it? That's okay. Miro is blocked in your region. Okay, so to hear this, maybe you can try to use VPN then. You should follow me, so I will bring everyone here. So I should see everyone here. Yeah. Can you see it? Okay. Okay, here is the first participant. Okay, good. Tatiana, so please copy or drag your emoji here. Okay, cool. Please feel free, feel free. Okay, look how many of us here. Okay, that's nice. Yes, Gail, I see it takes a long time. Yes, it may take in the first loading when you do it. Oh, everyone appeared so quickly. Okay. So definitely zebra and giraffe. Yeah, you can copy it. If you copy it, like some other participants can take it. If you just drag it, so other participants will not take it. But yeah, oh, look, what's going on here? Okay. As you can see, there are more than 68 69 already participants here, and you all can do this at once. So a bit messy, but still fun. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. Oh, somebody's drawing something. Okay. You decided to go forward already. Marina, you can just then drag it. So click on the emoji and drag it here. I see even some dinosaur here. Okay, that's cool. Paper maybe? From telephone, no access. Then probably you need to log in or install the application. Yes, it might be the problem here as well. Yeah. Okay. Cool, guys. So I see you're having fun. So this is our warm-up activities. So hope you're doing well now with the board. Now you can see how it works. So yeah, preferably you should use it from your laptop, of course. But even though that's not a problem, if you use it, oh, somebody moved the background. Okay, no problem. We'll return it back. Okay, so good. Is it possible to watch the webinar recording after? Yes, sure. That's what we said. Kate, you can text the teacher's care chat to share with you the link with the recording after the meeting. No problem. Okay, then now let's return back. So somebody I think was drawing on the screen. Yes, not. Okay, like this. Yeah, good. So we are going to discuss with you different things, different tools that we can use. Templates, stickers, emojis, frames, videos, audio, spinning wheel, dice, timer, puzzles, and other features. So let's return back here, move a bit from this field. Let's move a bit forward. Now, please take a look at my screen. If you return back to Miro, I will show you how you can create a frame. So we will start with the frame. Below the stickers, so it might be hidden here if you press more apps, or it should be here. It's framed, or you can press simply F. Then you have different options. You can choose the custom one, or the sized. You can use also the phone, like the size of the phone or the tablet. You can create the frame. You can press show device, so it will show you like a tablet or a phone. Or you can create a custom frame. Again, press F and choose then the frame. Yes, it can be different. Please, I want everyone to create now a frame here. You can adjust it. You see, you can move it. Yeah, please feel free here. This is your practice board. You can create frames. So our aim here is to see how it can be done. Press an F. Yes, then custom, or you can choose some. Okay, I see a lot of people created already frames. Okay. Okay, so now pay attention. If this a prepaid version, you can close the frame. So again, if you return back to Miro, I will show you. If you press this I, you will hide the frame. So whatever you have here on this frame, whatever you have it will not be visible for other participants. But again, you can do this only, you can hide it like this, only if you have prepaid version. In free version, you cannot do this. Then, okay, I see everyone coped with frames. Now let's speak about other figures. So another cool like tool that you can use are the templates. So again, you can press more apps and find their templates. Do you see the templates? Here you templates, and then you choose the template to use. There are really different types of templates that you might use. You can search with the category here. Evgenia, I see a comment in the chat. I cannot do anything, it doesn't react. Okay, then just please return to Zoom call and check that I'm sharing the screen. So at least you can see what I'm doing here. So then you can just do it. Marina, you're asking, should you download Miro? No, I'm just using the website. So you don't need to download any applications to do this. Ksenia, you stay in Zoom, so you can switch the windows, take a look at what I'm doing, and then copy what I'm doing on Miro board. You can do it at the same time. Okay, then let's say I choose this board. I press use, and it will be automatically added to the board, so you can edit it. Can you please then now try and add your own template to the board? Choose any template that you like. Move somewhere a bit forward, yes, so you will have some free space, okay, and use any template you like. Good, good. Okay, that's nice. By the way, this template is really nice. I use it quite a lot, so it shows you the good timeline with the lessons, so you can track your students' progress with this template. You can put here the dates of the lessons, what you have started, so it's really nice template for showing the progress, this one. Olga, not Olga, but who was saying? Oleg, you're asking how can we see this all again after the session? You can watch the recording if you want. Again, you can contact the teachers here. They will share with you the link for the recording of this video. And the follow-up for the meeting will be below the description of the video. Okay, then now, when we spoke with you about the templates, okay, this one is really nice. Also, you can use it with your students to make different characters, create your own characters and adjust it, adding mustache or different sunglasses even. This one is a cool one. I also use it with my students sometimes. Okay, good. So I see that you're doing quite well already here. Look how many things you have added here. Okay, now let's speak about adding different objects. You can add here any pictures that you like. So let's open, let's say, any link. So let it be, let's Google for some video, like lesson plan. Holidays. I don't know, the first thing that came up to my mind. So how you can add here the pictures? You just copy the picture and you add it to the board. Please try to add a picture to the board, anything that you want, any picture. You can change the size of it. Yeah, it can be different. You also can add here PDFs. How can you do this? Again, you search for the link. So you found the PDF version of some document that you would like to share. After this, you just open your board and press Ctrl V or just like add it here, and your document will appear here. So you copy the link to this PDF, you return back, and then you press Ctrl V, it will be automatically added here. Does it work? Have you tried it? Okay, I see some templates, the pictures, stickers. With so many people. Yes, indeed, it is chaotic because we have a lot of people here. We're trying to practice. You can move somewhere where is with the free space, so you can practice there by your own, no problem. Okay, nice. And this is the link which I have added, the PDF file, that's what I have told you. So as you see, you can, if you click on the pages on the top, you can switch pages already here. So you can work with the PDF document on the board. If we speak about video, I love adding videos here. Why? Because it's so simple. It's so simple to do. You just need to open any video. Again, you copy the link. Let's open the YouTube. We have something for the YouTube here. Okay, let's open like this. Okay, so if you copy the link of the video, when you press again Ctrl V or just add it, it will be automatically added here. Okay, let me check if you have already added something here. Okay, I see some figures. Okay, pictures. Oh yes, this is the video added, you see? So you also can play it from here. Your student can play it also on the board, or you can open it as an external link and check it on the website from where it was added. You can do this as well. If we speak about just the website that you would like to share, the link for the website, if you copy the link, it will show you the preview of this website. So let me share it with you as well. So here how it will look like. This will be the preview of the website. So if your student clicks on this link, on the top of it, you will see, sorry, the arrow, the source. And you can open it here in a new tab. So this is really useful place where you can store all the links, all the external resources. You can adjust the size of it. You can create different frames for different topics. So let me show you now. If you return back to Zoom, you will see I'm sharing with you one of the boards with one of my students. So this is how it looks generally. You can see different frames with different topics like present tenses, for example, past tenses, present perfect. Then we discussed with her some Thanksgiving Day or Halloween, possessive S we discussed, some other topics we had. So we'll return back here a bit later. I will show you the exercises which I have created for my students. Yes, Eugenia, please don't feel like babushka here. That's completely okay. That's why we are here. Yes, to practice. Yes. Sergey, what do you want to copy me? My board and share it with you? No way. But I can show you how you can do this. But of course, again, if you want, I can copy it to you and send it to the follow-up, no problem. Not my own. Which one you want? This one? The link to the practice? Or, I'm sorry, Sergey, can you please say it because I don't understand what you mean? Sergey? No? Okay. Okay, then. So what else we can do? You probably have already tried it, but we can use different figures. Figures
I'm
and...
sorry.
Yes?
Yeah,
Yes?
that's me.
Sergey? Uh-huh.
I'm asking about our lessons. When we create this templates or whatever, how do we then make copy of it?
It will be in your board. Why do you need to make a copy of it?
Oh,
I'm sorry,
okay.
I probably don't get it. So
Okay.
that's not you're creating this on this board. No, this is board just for your practice. So you can like open it now and do such chaotic things here. So because we have so many people, right?
So I'm just
So
interested, if I close the program, will it stay there?
Of course,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
it will save everything. Yes. So as I showed you, this is the work on this board for more than 1 year here. So this board we use quite often. So you can expand it. So for example, if you're revising the topic, you can return back to this frame, make it larger, add some other materials, so you can adjust it. Yeah. Okay, then. So one more thing that I want to show you that you can use the stickers, you can add the pictures, you can connect the stickers. So if you added the sticker and press tab, it will automatically add some other stickers here. If you want to connect them and show how you should go, how you should, for example, if you write here the task for the exercise, how you should connect it. So you can adjust the size of the arrows, how it's going to look. So just if you practice a bit, you will get used and it's really comfortable and useful. So as you can see, I used this technique here when I prepared these questions for you about the platform in the beginning. Yes, we prepared some stickers and the arrows would show you like the direction where you should move to. Yes, on Mac it's a bit different. I'm sorry, guys, I will not help you in this case. Probably it's, what do you have here? Function or how's it called? Command. It's called command. Command plus something you need to press. Okay, let me show you a bit more interesting tools here. Speaking about the timer, timer is available only with the prepaid version. So you can set the timer on different time, on different amount of time, like let's say 2 minutes. You can choose the music that you want to play during this one, during this timer is on. And let me try to show it to you. You're supposed to hear some music. Yeah. Okay. So you see, even though I'm not sharing the screen with the sound, you still can hear it because you're on the board. You can stop the timer, you can pause the timer, yeah, like that. Okay, yeah, thank you, Olga. Common V for Mac, yes. What other tools we have here? One of my favorite ones, you can search for these applications in free version. You press plus, more apps. Then on the top, you type where find apps, you type dice. And if you're playing the game with your student on the board, you can just drop this dice here and it will automatically show you the number. Like you can remove this dice or you can drop it, so it will generate some number. One more of my favorite application, one of my favorite applications, this is the spinny wheel. The spinny wheel is available to use only for you. So your student will not see it and you will not see it out on your boards. So, but what's interesting here is that I can create, let's say, different questions on the stickers. So let's say question 1, then we have question 2, and question 3, and question 4. So then if I choose this field, then I press on the spinning wheel and add selected board items, it will automatically copy my questions here. So when I press the spinning wheel go, it will show me the random question, let's say, to ask your student. So you can share the screen with your student with this game on the platform while you're having the lesson. You have the button share the screen. So not your student opening this Miro board, but you can open it. And you can create this kind of randomizer just by your own so quickly and simply. So, and then you can press the remove winner and this question will be removed automatically from the list. Then you go again until there is one question left. So you can add as many questions here as you want. One more tool which I really love, this is the puzzle maker. But please pay attention that it's not probably suitable for kids because most of these pictures, they're from the museum. As you can see this, I guess it's from Reykjavik Museum. So if you just drag the picture here, it will automatically do like this and scramble it. So what do I do with these puzzles? One of my favorite exercise now when I discovered this tool, if you return back to the Miro, you will see, I'm showing it to you. So how I cope with these puzzles, I drag it to the Miro board, then I leave just the name of this picture and I ask my student to collect the puzzle and describe this picture using, in this case, present simple, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. So this was the exercise with some gamification. So this is really easy to do, the puzzle is really quick to do, probably like, I don't know, 30 seconds, but it will add some gamification here and some fun. Yes. I'm sorry, from which video you're talking about? We don't have any videos playing. Okay, no, probably no. Okay, so these are one of the types of the exercise for speaking that you can use here with this application. But let's think now, please return for now back to Zoom and let's discuss types of exercises that we can create in Miro. For example, speaking, yeah, so questions or randomizer or fill the gaps. What else can we do here? Let's brainstorm the ideas. Speaking about homework, that's what we are going to discuss, Toba. Yes, this is how you can send here the homework. So any ideas of the types of the exercises?
We can insert pictures and ask our student to make a story based on them.
Okay, make a story based on pictures. Okay, good one. Okay. What else? Matching exercise. Yes, matching. Good one. Memory game. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, what else?
Probably crosswords and
Yeah,
these types.
yeah, crosswords, brainstorming activities. Yeah, definitely brainstorming activities is a good thing here. Okay, so let me show you now types and like examples of the exercises that I usually give my students. It can be matching the words with the definition. So you can, so usually it's like, who keeps on drawing on the screen? So you can use different stickers with different colors, like separate them in chaotic way, whatever you want. Write the words and the definitions so you didn't have to match them. It can be also matching with the pictures or again with the definitions as you see here. So you can give your students some time to do it or you can do it together. Speaking about complete the gaps, it can be two types. So you can add the text version here. You just press on letter T, adding text. If you return back to the practice board here, you will see that, again, you can press letter T to type the text. Or if you choose the figure, for example, the square one, the square figure, you can type text here. So it can be whatever you want. And if we take a look at the exercise, I usually use the two options. So the first one, I copy the sentences to a text and then add some spaces so my student can type inside the spaces and fill the gaps with these words given. Or it can be a picture that you add to the board. And I'm sorry, I can hear myself. Somebody, can you please mute the microphone? Yeah, if no one is talking. So, and then you use text. I prepare usually some template for them. Just a second, I will show you. It's too big, but okay. So it's usually like this. So when we start the exercise, I prepare such things for them. Like I write answer on, copy it on every free space here. So the student will use it to type his answer here. So if it's right or wrong, you can use the stickers to correct your students. As you can see, you can find them here with stickers. There are really wonderful ones, stickers and emojis. So crosses and ticks for wrong or right answers, and stickers to praise your students. So there are really some fun of them, like this one, no ticket, no work, or it can be whatever to praise your student. So stickers are really cool. Let's try to open them. So if you open the smiling face, stickers and emojis, choose the sticker that you like and drag it to the board like this. I like the one with the cat. It's the last one. The cat is really funny. I usually add the sticker if the student makes a mistake. This sticker is my favorite, like, no, again, and it really brings some fun. So where are your stickers? Come on, I want to see the stickers you are adding. Oh, okay, they're so huge here. Okay, wonderful. Cool, cool. Yes. So again, completing the gaps, there can be two options here. Like adding the text or adding the picture. Anyway, your student can do it as homework or you can do it during the lesson. So I usually send it to my students as homework here as well. So you can see that I added here the picture, the file, and the student just wrote the answers here. We can also add some stickers with some vocabulary, so some translation if needed. Here we had some like phrases that you wanted to write down, some conversational questions that we discussed. So it can be absolutely different type of tasks you want to do like this. One more thing, answering the questions, you can prepare a list of questions here, some stickers for ideas that your student might add here, and you can show the homework or the tasks, so like synopsis for the next lesson, like be ready to discuss. I usually post it after the topic that we discussed, so the student can think about this like prior hand and discuss it during the lesson. Yes, Carol, I see your question. If I'm on the Inbox platform, how do you use Miro while in the lesson? Yes, that's the last point that we are going to discuss. Just wait a bit, I will show you how to do this. Yeah, and one more cool thing that is really nice to use is the link for Snakes and Ladders. I'm sure you know this game. So I will share with you the link for this website in the chat. And meanwhile, I will show you how I did it with my students. So when you add the preview, please return back to Miro so you will see it how to do it. When you add the preview of this website to Miro, if you press play, it will load this game already on Miro. So if we speak about the platform, you can share your screen with your students. So don't share the link for the board itself because your student will not see the same thing. But if you share the screen, you can be the person who moves all the figures here, and it will be the game that you're playing. So I played this game with my student with reported speech. This is an adult person. This is not a kid, just to inform you. So, and this was really intriguing who will win because the last part here is so tricky just to get to the final point here to 55. So you choose, let's say, the number. And how did we play? I just said the sentence in direct speech. My student had to transfer it to reported speech. The same, I chose the sentence for me, or you can use the randomizer if you want as well. So you can combine two tools here. I just chose, opened the PDF version in another tab and used it. So I didn't share with the student the questions, the direct speech sentences. So he had to do it orally. But again, if your student has low level, you can show the sentences. So adjust to the level. So you can roll the dice already here. You see, there is the field where you can roll the dice. So for example, I have 4. Okay, I move to 4. If I move to 3, I go with the ladder on the top. There are some extras here, like you can skip a turn, or you can, you're going down here from this field to this field, or you can have one more turn, or you go to the field 45. So it depends. This game is really fun, and you can use it with any topic that you want. You can use game like Snakes and Ladders with passive voice, with reported speech, with stances, with whatever you want, conditional sentences. Just make it fun for the student to see who will win, and you both take part here. So it's not just the student talks and practices, but he also sees it from you. And you can ask your student to check how well you say the sentence. Maybe he can correct your mistake. And if he finds the mistake, he can have some extra turn, for example. So praise your student for good work, and it really might help. Okay, then, so what else we have here? One of the recent exercises, very simple to complete if we do some revision. I asked my student to provide 5 examples of phrases to express frustration, because this topic we discussed probably a few months ago, and I understood that he might not remember it. So as you can see, these were his answers. Then I revealed the correct answers, what I wanted to hear from him. So this is the copy from our board that we used some time ago. So he had learned this material already. It's not new material for him. So you can see that they were right or wrong. You can use the pen, the pencil, or you can use the highlighter here to highlight something. So you can practice here it on the board as well. Try to use the pen and the highlighter to make some adjustments here. So if you click on the pen below, you can adjust its color and the size. If you click on it, the thickness, the color, so you can draw. The same as with the highlights, there are different colors and different sizes of it. So please feel free to try it as well. So it's just like a big scale, but generally, yes, it will work like this. So you can highlight the text if needed. Like, do we have something written here? Okay, let's, I will show you here. So if you need to highlight something, some words, for example, that you're discussing, you can do like this. And then you can use stickers of different color just to write here the translation if you need, or add picture what it means. So just feel free. Okay, so this was speaking about the most basic tasks that you can do on the Miro. So as you can see, my point here is to show you that just getting used a bit to Miro, you can create a lot of different and really colorful exercises that will help you and your student to bring some gamification to your lessons, to make the exercises simpler, easier to complete. So, and especially like this, dragging or, for example, completing the gaps, this is really fun. So now let me show you examples of the exercises which I created for the revision of present simple and continuous for one of my students. So this task, if you return back to Zoom call, you will see that I'm showing it to you. So you can, like the task was to describe these pictures using the present continuous. So I searched for some hideous pictures or some unusual or hilarious pictures. So it will be fun to discuss it. So you can also use prediction here if you're talking about like be going to a willful predictions to practice this topic. As well as here we had like answer the questions. This is the most basic, let's say, types of exercise that you can use. Just copy here the questions that the student will be able to discuss. This task was really interesting because she had to separate the usage of the tenses. So it was scrambled like this below, and the student had to drag it to the correct place. So this is the check of vocabulary, but in more interesting way. The other task was to unscramble the sentence and put the words in the correct order to create a sentence. So as you see, different types of activities will activate different parts, let's say, of the brain and make a student think and adjust and practice with the topic. This was also gap filling exercise, but here I left some space for the answers so she could drag the stickers, yeah? And here I marked if it was right or wrong, and the right answers were then circled like this. This task was about action and non-action verbs, the same as this one. It was about action and non-action verbs. I just copied some of the screenshots from the quiz and let her highlight. As you can see, she highlighted her answers just with a pen. Yeah. This task was also interesting. So you can edit the text. So she had to cross out the incorrect answers. So if you highlight the text here like this, you can choose whether it's going to be in bold, in italics, underlined, or crossed. So you can do whatever you want with your text and create different types of exercises for your student. So just don't be afraid to try and to experiment with that. And coming back to the, I'm sorry, somebody was saying something? Sorry, okay, no one. Okay, so returning back to the question, how to add this Miro to your boards and to your classroom. So the point is that you cannot integrate Miro board to the platform. This is the downside. But what is good, you both can use Miro board during the lesson. I'm not saying that you have to use this Miro board instead of the platform, but this is just to help you if you need some extras. If you want to save like all the things that you discuss with your students in one place, if you want to return back to this to revise it later on, you can use Miro board. So how you can do this? The same as I did with you. I shared the link. You can press on the button share here. Then you copy board link and you make sure that anyone with this link can add it, not just you, but add it. Then you copy board link and you send it to your student. So the student will be able to edit this link, to edit this board. And if it's going vice versa, for example, if you're using the free plan, then ask your student to do the same. So they press on the button share. It's the same strategy here. You can, the student will change to edit, not just view, and share the link with you. And during the lesson, how you do this? For some exercises, it's better that you just share the screen. As for example, with the game or the spinning wheel, it's better just to share the screen. If we're speaking about some exercises like gap filling or whatever you want to try, like answering the questions or whatever you want your student to be interacting and using this like Miro board, then yes, you both open the Miro board. You have the tab with the lesson on the platform. You have the tab with Miro board. And when you open it, you can all, again, if you want, press the button to share the screen, but I don't see it's needed here. So your student just complete the task on the Miro board, then return back to the lesson where he can see you. And then you can negotiate the results or whatever you can. So this is like you're just providing some extra tasks for your students. And it's not just you write somewhere, let's say, in the notes on the platform, just like complete the gaps. It's more interactive, it's more fun. You can add some pictures, you can adjust, you know, like whatever you want here. So let me now check the chat because I see a lot of comments. Okay, free account, please show how the link is share is. Yes, Marina. So again, I show you how you can share the link. So on the top, you have the button share, you press on it, then you have, window opened, then anyone with the link, you change from can view, you change to can edit. If you want, you can set the password if needed, then you press copy board link and you send it to your student, or vice versa, if your student creates the board for you. Okay, where's the link again? Probably about the same. One solution, buy a paid version, just $8, a couple of coffee cups. Yeah, it's just in case, again, I'm not saying that you have to pay for it. I'm just saying that for me, it was easier to use all the options when I bought it. But again, I'm not persuading you, I'm not telling you, I'm just showing you how convenient it can be. But again, it's absolutely okay if you use the free board. You can create all these things here with the free version. You may not pay for it. So all these materials, they were created with the free version board. So no extras needed here. Okay, sorry guys, I cannot tell you if you can pay with the Russian cards. I don't live in Russia, so sorry, I cannot tell you that one. What do you mean, Yana, can you work with the platform? I have just explained, you can still have the lesson on the platform, sharing the link with the students, and you can work there together additionally. So there is no need that, I don't know, you want to close the classroom, you still can use it as a video call, yes. Okay, if we share Miro during the lessons, it will cover all the platform context. I'm sorry, I don't understand, Marina, what you mean by your question. If we share Miro during the lesson, it will cover all the platform context. What do you mean?
Sorry, I made a mistake. Does it mean that we can use either the platform or the Miro? And we can't see it at the same time?
You can do it like this. You can share, like, just a second, I will show you. Okay, let's say you want on this board, here you have your Miro board with your student, and this one is your, let's say, lesson. So how do you do this? You do it like this. So you can drag it to the one side of the screen and this one to the other. So if you adjust it, you can see on the in the left tab, you can see the student with the platform, and on the right, you can see the Miro. So you can just put two tabs together near each other. This is how I do it, and it's quite convenient. So you can see the board at the same time and the student. You can offer a student to do the same, but again, if they're using the laptop. With the phone, it doesn't work like this, I guess, but you also can use the double screen if you know, if they have this option. Again, how can we get the recording of this meeting? If you want to get the recording of this meeting, you need to tap the chat in Teacher's Care. So we will share with you the link. The share button is the right corner, right, with the blue. Yes, that's about the platform. Jamboard. Jamboard is from Google. Yes, you can use it. You can find it here. If you, just a second, let me show it to you. Where it was. Yes, here it is, Jamboard. So Jamboard is like easy and more limited version, but still here you can do some exercises. Mostly it's limited to stickers that you can match here. So this is not so many tools here that you can use, but still it's like as an easy tool to use, yes. But again, on Miro, you have much more options here to use. Okay, yes, thank you so much. How do we save the material? You mean from the board or to the board? Ksenia, can you please clarify? Ksenia Skiba, how do you save your material? Which one?
Yes, I'd like to explain. If you save the, if you invite your students to your team, they may create a board, and your board becomes, it becomes not active.
Don't invite to your team. Look again, when you press on the share, you will see invite to the team. Anyone from the team can do this, or anyone with the link.
Can
you should
edit.
pay attention to, yes, with the link. But again, if we speak about the free version, probably it will not be able there just to change this one. So you have to invite the person to your team. That's why I'm telling you it's better to do vice versa. So if your student invites you to his team.
Okay, how do you save your
can-
material? If you stop your lessons with your students, he can make a new board and your board becomes not
Inactive, yes.
functioning.
In this case,
How do
you
you
can
save
just you can create your own board. So I have my personal board where I store all the lessons, the templates for these lessons.
Okay.
Then I copy these templates from my board to just the students' board and use them there. But
So
I
the
have everything
students-
saved. Yes, I have everything saved on my board. It's just like if you like it. Some of the lessons I know that I will not use with other students. For example, I have a student who works as a UX UI designer, and I know that definitely I will not this material that I learned with her right now. So I just create the material on her board, the lesson there, and I don't copy them to my board. But if you want to use this material more than once, and you're afraid that the student will just leave you with the board and not give you any access, create your own board, which you don't give anyone access to. This is just your private board. So when you open the Miro, you press create your own board, and then you add all the templates. It's going to be your private working space where you can save all the materials that you want. And just as here, you see, I can open two boards at the same time. So here it can be open your board from which you copy something here, like I will show you. So I press copy it here and I just paste it here. That's it. So
your
if you
frame,
want to,
it's your frame.
it's not it's a picture. It's a picture. I just took a screenshot from my board. But you can also, okay, let me show you. You can copy the frame as well. You just press, you see, so you can see the frame, practice time. Then again, I press Ctrl C, and here I will press Ctrl V, and here it is, the whole board with all the things that you copied here. No problem, you can do it.
Thank you. I'll have to practice, but I'm not sure if I can do it. Thank you, but I'll try it on your own.
Just maybe some time, but you will get quickly, you will
I've
get
got
really used quickly.
I've got hundreds of students and they create their boards and my boards becomes inactive. I've been using it for 10 years and now I cannot improve my situation. I've been using the board, so I've got lots of students, they create, recreate. And maybe I'll ask Miro.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I understood.
Yeah.
So when your student creates more than 3 boards, his old boards become inactive. That's what you're talking about. Yeah. So
my board becomes inactive. My board becomes okay.
No, it shouldn't be like that because probably it's something with the settings because your boards that should become inactive. So okay, let me show you. So if I open the Miro, this is my working space. So these are the recent boards that I'm using. So I have, as you see, a lot of boards with students, with group meetings, with speaking clubs, with whatever. Then when I open the board, some of the boards, let me show you. So on the left, these are the teams. So this is my personal team. Yes. So as you see, I tried to edit this board to use it as a practice, but I cannot do this because I have to invite you to my team. Then you will see these 2 boards of my students. So to avoid this, I did this from the project board, which I have with a pre-played plan. So when you open this board, you can edit it. So oh my God, what happened here? That really became chaotic, but I like it. You had really so much fun here on this board. So, and again, it's better not to create the same board for all the students. But again, if this is a grammar practice, you can create different corners for your students. For example, this one will be the corner. Let's say you create a huge frame. Where did it go? Second. Yeah, my frame. Okay, let's take frame. We have so many stuff here. Okay, let's take this frame. This one. So if you use the same board for all your students, but again, please remember it might be chaotic. So you can create a huge here frame, which you call, let's say, let it be Anna. So, and you add all the exercises for Anna. Then you have another frame for another student. Let's call, I don't know, like Yevgeny, or whomever it can be. So, but ask your students not to edit the other person's board. So let it be, I don't know, Gennady. So, and your students will work in their own areas. And you can copy the exercises. But again, if this is not the pre-played version, you cannot close these boards, let's say, from other people. So you will not have this option with an eye. I will show you. Here it is. Oh, probably. Yeah, here. It's weird. Here. So other people will see the answers from other students.
It's not a
So
problem.
it's not, yeah,
not a
but if
problem.
it's convenient for you, that's okay. It's also one of the options how you can use it. So again, you can use the different options how to work with your Miro. Just let me quickly check for the rest of the comments because there were so many
Okay.
of them.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll try to understand what to do.
Okay, that's great. Yes, definitely. You can try this and it will be really useful for your work with your students. So let me share you one more time the feedback form. Sorry, we were a bit late because we had so many questions here. But again, if you have any questions regarding how to work with extra resources or whatever, please text us or email us for methodologiescan.ru. So we will share with you all the possible materials, all the options that we have so you can study more. Please be advised that it's really nice that you can use this instrument during your work. So don't get limited just with the platform. And again, my aim for today's meeting was to show you how you can save your time, make your lessons more interactive. Of course, in the beginning, it might take a bit more time that, for example, it takes me right now. I can create some exercises even during the lesson, and it will not take me longer than a few minutes. But again, it's just a matter of practice. When you get used to it, you will really like it, and your students will appreciate this kind of exercise that you provide them in something extra. Okay, then. Thank you so much, guys. And again, sorry I've been late for our deadline and our time here. So have a great week and great lessons, and see you next week on Tuesday and Thursday at 2 o'clock. We are going to speak about the personalization and how to do revision properly. So have fun and see you next week. Yes. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much. Wonderful.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you too. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye.